Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Pathologic 2. Wie schon in der letzten Episode oder gegen Ende der letzten Episode angekündigt, unser Plan jetzt schnurstracks und schleunigst zur Beerdigung unseres Vaters. Das wollen wir auf keinen Fall versehentlich verpassen. Wer weiß, was uns da erwartet. Was ist das hier für Geräte? Du hast ein Ei. Oder würdest du mir 6 für den Charm geben? Sind eigentlich alle Männer primär auf Reparatur ausgelegt? Der nicht? Das wird genau passen. Machen wir das doch. Das können wir gut an die Kinder verscherbeln. Oh, orchard. I've carried this thing for several days. It wasn't easy, of course. With this, I share with you my fear, my sorrow, and my anger. It was tough, but now it's become a little easier. Just a little. Thank you for easing my burden. Just have some of my warmth. Warmth is life. Okay. Jetzt noch handeln mit Frauen, Kindern. Und dann schaut das Ganze schon ein bisschen besser aus. Ich möchte keinen Zaun hier haben. Hallo Kind. Immunity Boosters? Ja. Why not? Zweimal Haselnüsse. Swift. What you giving me with this thing? A couple of nice dreams. Alright, I'll give you... what would you like? Some rest. Okay, das können wir wieder nicht aufheben. Kein Problem. Ja, wir haben nicht wirklich was wir dir so gerne geben würden. Sorry. Meh. Ich hoffe, wir sind nicht zu spät für die Beerdigung. The cemetery, you're always welcome here. Okay.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone.
Changeling. You know why the earth won't take him? Who? Your father. Earth expels him like a foreign body. See that girl, Grace, the caretaker? She's getting desperate. I think she'd take his place in the grave if she could. What? This girl is the caretaker? Aha. Möchte gar nicht wirklich auf jetzt den Input vom Changeling eingehen. Ich vertraue ihr nicht, so she's the one I need to speak to. They say Earth wouldn't accept Father, literally.
Poet, builder, lover, soldier. Grass and men seize what light they can, until life ceases.
Grace. A sad pup there was laying, and a kitten dismaying. Just a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest. Do you? Yeah, you're singing it wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. I'm singing it right. Why are you so sad? It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace, even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Barack? What? They tried to bury him twice already, but the earth won't take him. It pushes the body upwards. That means he's got something left undone in the world, owes a debt. He was a man of obligation. What debt? I don't know, it's just he carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. Your people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him, as the old rite demands. But it's horrible. Alright, stay here. No need to follow me. Okay, noch jemand auf unserer Liste. Oh, Aspity.
No, there is no escape.
We shall speak later. We have much to talk about. Not here. Greetings, Akene. How fares your kin? Who might you be? Mind me not. Your Katange, your people, are over there, burying your father. What about you? I have paid my respects already. I came here to watch you, to see what you do. I wait for your word, Emshin. Then I shall give you mine. What am I supposed to do? You will know. You will soon know. Fine. Auch auf der Liste. Okay, schauen wir mal, was da vor sich geht. Uff. The body. Chest has been punctured. Massive wound. Couldn't have been a knife. Some massive cone-shaped object. A horn or claw, maybe. Ich meine, das erste könnte halt wirklich als respektlos und morbide erscheinen. I've seen the vital part. Shouldn't investigate further. Could be seen as blasphemous. He was murdered. That's all I needed to know. Murdered. Naja, ich meine, wir wissen jetzt schon einiges mehr. Es war kein Messerstich. Es war irgendwas Größeres, Dickeres. Kindred one. Emshin, brave man. Strong is his spirit. How fares your kin, Emshin? Bite Karan, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have, too. How fares your kin, Katanga? Bite Karan, Upshe is at the threshold. The loss is great. A need to speak, to say the words correct. Observe the right. I've come to pay last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight? Kodokara, Burak Ezeger carried a great burden, owed a great debt. Who is to take his duty upon himself? Es wäre wohl sehr unwahrscheinlich, dass wir hier auf die erste Frage eine präzise oder hilfreiche Antwort kriegen würden. Und ich glaube, es ist im Sinn von Burak zu sagen, before the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. A bow for you, Emshin. The first blood yours. Bekara Emshin is a man, a brave man. Here stands Shaba, Shaba Uspute. You have accepted his duty. Now come into the inheritance. Shaba will show you the way. Yes, I've just done a brave deed. Auf keinen Fall sagen. Bayardai, Kin. Thank you. Okay, anscheinend hat es jetzt funktioniert. I have accepted father's duty, whatever it was, but what does it entail? Father's body was interred as per the rite.
Make connections. Mend everything your father has torn, even if he was right to tear it.
You are a brave man, Emshin, a true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The Katange, the kin, shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Ich meine, das ist nicht unwahr. I'm afraid. We shall bear your burden together, Emshin. Your father helped me, I helped him. I shall help you too. In you, I see him. Don't. I'll bear my burdens alone. I'll leave you to your grief now. Come to my home if you need me. I will wait for you night and day. For as long as I remain, Tange, I will stand behind your shoulder. Ich würde Aspity jetzt nicht als Devil bezeichnen. Und das kommt auch nicht in Frage. Let's go. Jetzt sind wir hier in Aspity's Hospice. The steppe people who can't find a better home flock together at Shabbos. Bizarre events occur here sometimes. Das ist ein Ort zum Speichern und zum Schlafen. Saba, also called Aspity, preserved father's inheritance for me. Okay.
Gather round, Chatanga. Gather round. September's here. Harvest time.
I'm sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. Pardon me, what? Here, I'm giving you his udar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. What do you mean by warm vessel? You're an odd one, Emshin. You were brought up here, yet came of age far away, neither fish nor fowl. Well, let us hope that your blood calls to you. An udar is a vessel where a man keeps all that is important to him. The things that, how do you say, gyur? Things that preserve his essence. You will someday make one of your own. Ah, yes, I seem to recall that idea. I'm giving you his utkar. It's yours now, as are the things inside. Now, the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy, but not come into it. What did you mean by that? Was merkwürdig ist, weil der eine Kin vorhin gemeint hat, dass es jetzt Zeit ist, to come into my inheritance. Aspity sagt jetzt, we have to take it. To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. Yes, I gathered as much, but what do I need to do? There is now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick, tell truth from lies? Who will who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? Also die letzten beiden sind wiederum sehr respektlos der Tradition der Steppenbewohner gegenüber und das möchte ich nicht machen. Das ist noch am ehesten die neutralste Antwort. I don't care about any of that. I only want to find my father's killer. You are wrong. Look at the items I'm giving you. Open the utkar and touch those items. Wow, haufenweise Zeug. The stepwoman gave me bizarre items. What do they mean? Okay, sie hat uns einiges an Geld gegeben. Was ist unser Inventar jetzt größer? Oder bilden wir das ein? Ah. Okay, wir haben unterschiedliche Kräuter bekommen. Herbs are the words of earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open, and so an herb is given to the human body, can tell us what ails it. Swavery is plain, but resilient. Each blade of twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voices. Can't hear. A list of names. The handwriting is clearly father's. I need to touch this to read this. List. First, sticky. Second, Capella. Third, murky. Fourth, Notkin. Fifth, Khan. Sixth, Grace. Seventh, Taya Tichek. Eighth, unfamiliar step sigil. There was a list of patients, maybe, and father's vessel thing. These look like children's nicknames. There is a familiar name on father's list. Die Tochter war das, oder? Die Tochter von Orgimski. Capella. Wenn mir jetzt nicht alles täuscht. Haufenweise Leute on the list. Ja, das ist Capella, das ist die Olgimski-Tochter. Und da ist dieses Steppensymbol, the Eighth, also wo wir den Namen nicht kennen, da ist markiert in danger.
Need you lean on my roots for strength?
Do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Swavery, various kinds of twire, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a menku, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are, even if you say you need not this knowledge, Emshen. And what about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master, may he choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore listed them. Perhaps my father looked after them? He did pay much attention to these children, spent most of his final days with them. They followed him like calves that trailed after a cow, or oxen pulled by a yoke. Okay, how about this sigil here? This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Bekara, this one is Udurk. Tough to parse. It means something like a big body or a special body. A body that contains a lot. But I'm not sure. It may be just a sigil. Who could interpret this for me? I am your father not, Kolboen. I can instruct you not. You are to learn on your own. Speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who knew your father well. That is how you may come into your legacy. What do you mean? In this place you must come into your legacy through action, not mere words, by showing you understand the contents of the vessel. Follow your father's trails. Learn who he was. Find yourself a fate like a good wife, Emshin, your wife. Sounds good, but I took my inheritance, but I haven't come into it. A right needs to be proven with a deed. Which deed will show that I'm truly my father's son? Okay, also, auf das von vorhin zurückzukommen, wo die eine Person gesagt hat, I have to come into my inheritance. Und Espety meinte, we have to take our inheritance. Kann man wahrscheinlich so interpretieren, dass man zuerst das übernimmt, aber anschließend Handlungen folgen müssen, um es wirklich anzunehmen. Okay.
I hope the dead mistresses remain dead. We need neither Nina nor the Eagle Mother here.
The Eagle Mother. Follow his trails, Emshin. Then you will know what kind of man he was, and what kind of man you are to become. Let me start with you. What can you tell me about him? Your father was a Menku. He was respected for it. Ich meine, wir wissen mittlerweile, was ein Menku ist. Und das ist wiederum respektlos gegenüber den Traditionen. Vielleicht erfahren wir ein bisschen mehr. He knew the lines. What lines? Lines represent the paths between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries the inevitable retribution for evil deeds. Family ties, the way children reflect their parents, those are lines too. Father used to say that lines referred to anatomy. That as well. He knew how a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney links to an herb, so he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body, but bring no harm. I see. Now hear me well, Emshin, for my next words are crucial. This first couple of days will be hardest for you. You will find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow. Others still, cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. I have taken your words to heart, Kete. Douse your eyes. What are you planning to do? Where will you start? Das ist so eine Nicht-Antwort. I look closer at the kids. Why did he gather them? Who is this eighth? Suspicious. Hence me saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to. All you Buraks are alike, men of action. I have told you all I know, Emshin. Be on your way now. Farewell, Shaba, and thank you, Bayarda. May your kin fatten. If I want to truly come into Father's legacy, I need to follow in his footsteps, whatever that means. Okay, da könnte ich schlafen. Ich glaube auch, dass diese provisorischen Betten in Zukunft noch besetzt werden. Ein hübsches Kellergewölbe hat sie. Okay. Einladend. Da kann ich nicht drauf, oder? No. Gut, there's a familiar name on Father's list. But war die... Caretaker? Frau? Ach, wo ist sie denn? Grace. War das nicht die Caretaker? Das junge Mädchen? Schauen wir mal schnell hin, ob sie da ist. Es ist 14:55 Uhr, okay. Das ist doch Grace.
I seem to hardly cast a shadow anymore.
What have you got in your pockets? Tools. Forget it. Here's what I want to know. What business did you have with my father, old Burak? Well, we actually went to his place often. He used to teach us things. Why do you ask? So you used to go to his place together? All of you? Everyone on this list here? Sometimes we'd all go together, sometimes in twos or threes, sometimes alone. A lot of things happen. Why are you asking? It's not like we bothered him. He invited us. Oh. Maybe one of you knows how he died then? Maybe you? No, I don't think he would. Kid, you're clearly hiding something, but it's very important for me to know. Do you understand? You know what? Ask Capella. She's the oldest of all of us, and the best explainer. She's a good person, too. Olgimski's daughter, huh? Why her? She's like a big sister to us all. She put together a union. A union? What union? Don't worry about it. Just a union. Of people under 15. Anyway, ask her. She might be mad at me if I say too much. Okay. Capella is the leader of the town's children. She might know what father wanted with the ones on his list. ist da drin? Art Krypta. So, sinnmäßig wahrscheinlich kurz bei Rubin vorbeischauen und dann zur Kapelle. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich so dringend mit Saburov reden will. Ja, er kümmert sich um den Todesfall meines Vaters, aber someone is waiting for me. Wer war das? Ah, das war jemand von den Kanes, oder? Weil die wohnen da. In diesen komischen 3 aneinander geschlossenen Häusern, soweit ich mich erinnern kann. Okay, aber zuerst einmal schauen, ob Rubin zu Hause ist. Uso. My wife was killed yesterday. How can I look our children in the eyes now? I've lost the right to be called a father. Why? I promised her we'd share every joy, every woe. I promised to protect her. What use is that now? What use are words without action? What could you have done? I could have been assertive, think faster when it went down. I could have acted quickly, efficiently, instead of staying in my head. If only. Ich meine, uns ist jetzt schon mehrmals gesagt worden, dass wir Handlungen ergreifen sollen. Aber ob ihm das helfen würde, ist eine andere Frage. Zeigen wir einfach ein bisschen Empathie und sagen, what's done is done. Live on, pal. For the children. Tourniquets. Ja, du gibst mir nur 1 fürs Wasser. Sorry, das ist... Da führen die Gleise rein. Oh, in the Abattoir, okay. Das interessiert mich jetzt, ob da... Okay, es ist einfach unzugänglich. Oh. Aber du willst nur die Spring. No. Okay, die möchten nicht mit mir handeln. Anscheinend hier alle nicht so begeistert von mir. Schade. Ist das sein Haus? No. Oh, da ist aber ein Grocery Shop. Da würde ich gern reinschauen. Ja, wo geht's denn da? Nein! Himmels Willen. Ups. Hallo. Oh, der möchte auch gar nicht mit mir handeln. Hm. Verschwendete Zeit. Okay. Was ist... Oh, das ist der Ort, wo die Herb Bride ihren Knochen lassen. Wench, why aren't you running away? Aren't you scared? Boo. Of course I'm scared, but I'm a brave man. I have bone legs, see? I'm a clay wench. I cannot walk, but whoever sees me runs away in fear. You should run away too. Isn't it boring, just sitting here in one place? I'm not bored. Clay wenches don't get bored. How do you know so much about them? You're ruining it. Run away already. Ah, I can't even stomp my foot. I'll bite you. Okay, okay. Lass mal hier Spiel spielen. Dann ist das jetzt... Ja, das ist sein Haus. Hoffen wir mal, dass er da ist. Einbrechen. Vorerst nicht. Okay, da können wir aufmachen. Ominös. Ist das Lara?
No. This town can't give birth to a murderer.
So, here we are again. I managed to calm down Stock. He was wrong about you, or he was not entirely right, at least. But still right, huh? Were you already offered your father's inheritance, cub? Refuse it, I beg you. Do not follow his path. Oh, shit. Why would I refuse? I don't know if I can properly explain this. There is no happiness down this path, not for yourself or others. Your father's path was cruel, cub. Explain yourself. All in all, this is a quiet town. Not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. What exactly did he want to change? Everything. Our town felt wrong to him. He used to say that broken bones set badly with he used to say that broken bones set badly will cripple a man, leaving him unable to function as others do. To Isidore, our town was a vile malunion. Ich meine, es läuft einiges falsch in dieser Stadt. Jetzt ganz abgesehen von den Morden, die stattgefunden hat. Die machthabenden Häuser der Stadt haben ja alle irgendwie keine besonders humanen Absichten oder freundliche Absichten. Perhaps he thought that for a reason. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else could. The kin revered him, but even that did us more harm than good in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire. Dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. Ich meine, so funktioniert eine Quarantäne. Du kannst ja jetzt nicht einfach jemanden rauslassen, nur weil der noch keine Symptome hat. It was the right decision. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were almost no survivors. But the town lived on. I suppose that is true. But Cub, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isidore, we will never rest. We will never know peace. Ich meine, ich verstehe natürlich ihre Argumentation. Sie scheint ein sehr bodenständiger, weltlicher Stadtbewohner zu sein. Aber zu sagen, if you become another Isidore, we will never rest, we will never know peace. Es wird immer Probleme geben an dem Ort. Außer es sind alle tot. Und es ist niemand mehr da und es ist nichts mehr da. Ich glaube, am ehesten kommt Peace only lasts until the next war. "5 years ago, soon after I left the town, an outbreak of a horrible disease happened here. Father destroyed it, together with the carriers." Ja. Ja. Du bist aber groß.
Yes.
Stark Reuben. Why did you come? Finally thought of some good excuses? I'm waiting for your excuse and apology, which I may not accept. The best form of defense is offense. You've always done it well. Stark, are you out of your mind? Yesterday I was told you had killed your father. And you immediately believed it. That's not far from the truth, Burak. Die zweite Antwort. Hat er es nicht so? Hat er gewusst, dass wir nicht am Mörder sind? You knew all this time I'm not a murderer? You just meant it as, what, some metaphor? I called you a friend. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril, and you were too busy elsewhere. He believed, truly believed, that your arrival would put an end to his troubles. And as always, he was right. Okay, also Ruben ist einfach unglaublich verbittert. Schiebt die Schuld komplett auf uns. Ich meine, wir haben den Brief von unserem Vater bekommen und haben uns auf den Weg gemacht. Und waren weg, um Chirurgie zu studieren. Versuch mal nochmal ein bisschen zu beruhigen. Take a breath, calm down and explain. What peril? What do you know? No, he wouldn't tell me. Suggested we wait for you to arrive. But you were in no hurry, were you? His first letter was sent in May. I only got a single letter. 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Lara said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles, but I haven't. Your father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Burak. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. Oh, du bist aber ein arrogantes Arschloch, Ruben. Alles 3 gute Antworten. Aber allein schon, weil er nicht möchte, dass ich in die Fußstapfen meines Vaters trete, bestärkt mich das eigentlich nur. Da hat Lara deutlich annehmbarere Argumente geliefert als dieser Psychopath. Lara's right. You are stupid. Shut up. Your father's inheritance is his work, Burak. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandon both. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere then. Learn whatever it is you learn there. Here you have no place, and if the kin tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. You're out of your depth here. Okay, also erstens einmal macht er uns den Vorwurf, dass wir nicht bzw. zu spät gekommen sind. Jetzt sagt er, wir hätten gar nicht kommen sollen. Außerdem hat er nichts Gutes über die Kin zu sagen. Er nennt sie Scum. Mitleid with him. I'm not going anywhere. You should listen to Gravel. You're acting stupid. Ruben is an idiot. I agree. Da das Rubens Wohnung ist da irgendwas, was wir ihm wegnehmen können?
Will it rain? Will it snow? Will it pass? I don't know.
Ein schöner Reim. Oh, das ist... Ist das nicht einfach my father's study? Okay, es ist 16:15 Uhr, wir sind nur halb müde, halb hungrig. Nicht so schlimm. Wir könnten eigentlich das Ei essen. Weiß nicht, ob Eier schlecht werden, aber sicher ist sicher. Okay. Gibt's sonst jetzt hier dann nichts mehr? Ja. Als nächstes würde ich dann, wie gesagt, in Richtung Capella rüberlaufen. Mit ihr über diese Union reden. Was es damit auf sich hat. So, die Glocke läutet. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.